everyone, I hope you're good. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Grace, and today I'm going to take you through a quick little sequence that you can do in your lunch hour or when you get a spare 15 or 20 minutes to help release your shoulders and your neck. So start in a seated position. Just come to cross-legged or Sukhasana if you're comfortable with that. You can sit on a cushion or a bolster if you need to, and if you're a bit like me, if you've got a bit of extra padding there, you might want to move your bum out of the way so you can feel your sitting bones underneath you. And we'll just bring the hands onto the knees, roll out the shoulders, close your eyes, and just take a breath in through your nose, sigh it out through your mouth, and then seal off your lips and just start to breathe in and out through the nose. Now, as I am filming this in the evening, it has started to rain a little bit. So as I'm filming this, it has started to rain, so I'm hoping that that isn't too distracting for you, and actually I find the sound of rain quite relaxing anyway, so hope that works for you. Let's keep those lips sealed, breathing through the nose. And then keeping a steady rhythm with your breath, just drop your chin onto your chest and start to roll your chin along your chest, just from side to side. So a lot of teachers like to say, let's imagine we've got a pen on the end of our nose, and with that pen we are drawing semicircles in the air in front of us, and I quite like that cue. I think it's quite useful. So if that helps you visualize where you're going with this, keep the eyes closed and think about drawing those semicircles. And if you find a little spot that feels quite tender, quite sore, then just hold that spot. Take a deep breath in and out, and then continue rolling that neck. And then let's make big circles with that pen on our nose. So there's no rush with this. Try not to move too quickly. Just really feeling into the neck, the upper traps, and again any areas that feel a bit tight, hold. Lovely work. Let's reverse the direction of that circle. Awesome, and then bring your head back to stillness, bring your palms to prayer. And then we'll rub the hands together, create a little bit of heat between the palms, and then cup your hands over your eyes so you're sealing out any light that might get in from the room around you. And gently just open your eyes behind your hands, and then release your hands back to prayer at heart center. Let's breathe in and lift that prayer up high. Look up towards your thumbs, and don't worry if you're quite tight in the shoulders and we're not straightening out through the arms, that's okay. Just keep your knees pushing down. Deep breath in. And then as we exhale, we're going to take our right hand over to the right hand side and lean over with that left arm. I know I'm opposite. I'm mirroring you guys. It's okay. Just do exactly what I'm doing. Inhale, lift the arms, both palms to touch, and exhale, second side. Really lean over. Now you'll feel this all through the side of the body, maybe into that lower back as well. Keep both knees down. Little bend in that elbow of the arm that's resting on your mat or the floor. Let's keep moving. Inhale, lift. Exhale to the right. Really reach over. If that forearm wants to come down, then go ahead. Lift up, look up. As you breathe in, exhale, take it over. We'll go for one more on each side. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, down. Breathe in through center. Breathe out, take it over, final side. Big stretch. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, palms to prayer, and open those elbows out wide. Feel a nice expansion through your chest. Breathe in. And then we'll move as we exhale. Again, we're going to take our left hand to that right knee and just send your right hand behind you. Straighten out through that arm. Inhale. And exhale, we're going to twist. So include your head and your neck in this twist and look back over your right shoulder. Deepen your breath. One more. Inhale, we'll come back through center, palms to prayer, open the chest. Exhale, second side, so switch hands. Right hand over the body, lift up, inhale, exhale, twist. And you might find one side feels a little bit tighter than the other. This is okay. Just go as far as feels comfortable. Last one. Brilliant. Palms back to prayer, inhale through center. And just take your exhale here, relax those shoulders, maybe give them a little wiggle out. And then in your own time, we're gonna come over our shins. So roll forward on your mat and come to the tabletop position. Just make sure your hands are shoulder width distance, your knees are hip distance. We'll tuck our toes underneath. Now push into your fingertips as well as the heels of your hands. Try not to just take the weight in the bottom of the palms. Breathe in. Exhale, let's lift the hips, come to downward facing dog. Now if you're hanging on to quite a lot of tension in your upper body here, we might feel as though we're looking forward and the chest is almost rolling forward. If this is you, I want you to bend your knees and think about just pushing your belly back towards your thighs and looking back between your shins. And as always, we are not worrying about the heels coming down. We're busy breathing through the nose. Focus on your breath. Really nice. Keep it going. Keep it flowing nice and steady here. Really good. Now from here, you might need to wiggle those feet a little bit further back. So widen out your down dog. We're going to breathe in and roll through the spine to come into a high plank position. So really push the floor away from you. A little bit of energy, a little bit of heat, bring into the practice. Breathe in. And then exhale, lower onto your knees. Point the toes back with control. Lower your chest onto your mat. Inhale, we're going to push the floor away from us. Come up into our high cobra pose, lift the chin. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift those hips back. Downward facing dog. We're going to flow through a couple of these just to, like I said, bring a bit of heat into your practice today. So inhale, roll forward. Exhale, lower down, knees, chest, chin to the mat. Lift up, big push, inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find a bit of freedom with this. Feel free to move faster or slower than me. If you want to go for a full chaturanga, lower down, go ahead. If not, stick with your knees, chest, chin. Maybe sigh out your breath as you come to down dog. Awesome work, guys. Let's keep it flowing. One more of these. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, high cobra. This time as we exhale, we're going to push back into our child's pose. So just check in with your knees, join them together. We're going to reach the hands back. Maybe grab onto the feet if you want and relax your head. Or if it feels more comfy for you, just make fists with the hands. Stack your forehead on that top fist. Breathe through your nose as best as you can. Just notice if the heart rate's picked up a little bit. Awesome, and then gently bring yourself back to your tabletop pose. And then in any way you want to, just come to lie on your belly with as much control as you can. And work a little bit deeper into those shoulders. So I want you to stick your right arm out to your side, so make a T shape with your right arm, relax the shoulder and turn the right ear onto your yoga mat. Now we're going to push into our left hand and roll over onto that right hand side. So you can use that left foot for a little bit of support here, so push it into your mat. Use the left hand for support as well, keep that right leg heavy, and if we can take that left foot over the right leg, supporting yourself with the left fingertips. Nice and passive, deep stretch for the chest. Remember to breathe here. Try and relax your legs. Try not to clench your jaw. And then let's release. Take it over onto our left side. So come onto your belly first. Stick your left hand out. Just going to shuffle over so it's easier for you guys to see. Left hand out. And then we'll roll over nice and slowly, keeping that left ear on the floor. And you'll probably notice one side feels a little bit more tight than the other. Try and relax as you exhale. Really nice. And then from here, we're going to take it all the way onto our back. So completely roll over from where you are. Release your hands and just come to lie on your back, on your yoga mat or on your floor, wherever you are, and really draw your shoulders down away from your ears and just open your arms out nice and wide to a big T shape. We'll allow the legs to feel heavy, maybe give them a little wiggle out. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. We'll just take a couple of moments here to allow ourselves a bit of stillness. So release any control you might have built up over your breathing, any desire to feel like you need to be somewhere else right now or move on to the next thing. Just invite you to try and let that go. And from where you are, just wiggle your fingers and your toes, keeping your eyes shut. Just bend both knees and squeeze them into your chest. Maybe give yourself a little rock from side to side. And then roll onto your right hand side from here. So just come into a bit of a fetal position, make yourself small. And then using your hands, push yourself back up to a comfortable seated position. Bring your palms to prayer, lengthen through your spine. Just take a moment here to thank yourself for spending some time on your yoga mat, for stretching it out, and for coming back to your breath. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this sequence. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and until I see you again, Namaste.